If you could go back 5 years, would you thank yourself or blame yourself? 5 years can turn someone unknown into someone financially free, but it can also keep someone stuck in the same place they once wanted to leave. I was once a fresh graduate working an office job that barely paid the bills. Every morning felt like a repeat of the same routine, just surviving, no passion, no direction. And then I asked myself, if I keep living like this, who will I be in 5 years? If you've ever had that same thought, stay with this video. I'm going to share 3 things that completely changed my life. If you're like me, someone who wants to grow, live with more discipline, and refuse to settle for a life full of regrets, then this video is for you. You don't have to change the whole world. Just start with 1 hour each morning. Repeat it every day. Now really think about this. When are you putting your dreams on hold? When you're scrolling on social media? Or when you hit snooze and skip the chance to own your day? If you're ready to change, not tomorrow, but today, then keep watching. Because I'm about to show you why just 1 hour each morning might be the key to becoming the best version of yourself. Part 1. Change your morning habits. Did you know that the first 90 minutes after you wake up is when your brain works at its best with up to 40% better focus? But most of us waste that golden time scrolling through social media or hitting the snooze button. Today, I'll show you how to turn that first hour of your day into a launch pad for your dreams. And no, you don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. Changing your morning routine is a powerful way to shape your future. Stay away from your phone and instead try things like meditating, reading, or planning your day. Science has shown that this is the best time to learn and be creative. Researchers at Harvard found that the first 90 minutes after waking up is a golden window for focus and building habits. A mindful morning doesn't just boost your productivity, it's like casting a daily vote for the best version of yourself, the one who will thank you 5 years from now. Picture this. You wake up, soft sunlight coming through the window, you grab a glass of water or coffee, and you start your day feeling clear-headed. No buzzing phone, no emails, just you and your priorities. That's what control feels like. That's confidence. That's hope. Like you're writing the first chapter of a story where you are the main character. But if you open your eyes and immediately dive into your newsfeed or check emails, you're giving control to the outside world. Your brain, which was ready to create, now gets distracted by social media drama or random ads. Years from now, which kind of morning would you rather look back on? One where you invested in yourself, or one that just slipped by without meaning? Why does your morning matter so much? When you wake up, your body hits a natural cortisol peak, a hormone boost that helps you feel alert and focused. At the same time, dopamine, the chemical tied to motivation and learning, is also high. This is when your brain is in its most neuroplastic state, which means it's most ready to grow and change. If you use that time for meaningful stuff like meditation, reading, or planning, you're training your brain to focus on growth. But if you flood it with notifications and short videos, you're training it to be distracted. A study from Stanford University also found that people who start their mornings with focused activities are 3 times more likely to hit their long-term goals. I used to be the same, waking up, checking my phone right away, and scrolling through short videos for 15 minutes. I'd feel drained by all the drama and overwhelmed before my day even began. One day, I realized that staying away from my phone in the morning completely changed how productive I felt. I put my phone on airplane mode, drank a glass of water, meditated for 5 minutes, and read 5 pages of a book. I felt more awake, had more ideas, and started my day feeling in control. After 2 months, I didn't even think about checking my phone in the morning. I was focused and got more done. Think you're too busy to spend an hour each morning on yourself? You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. or become a monk. All you need is 20 to 30 minutes of distraction, free time, whenever you feel most awake, morning or night. What matters is creating a space just for you. No phone, no notifications, just you and your goals. If I could do it, you can too. And trust me, even this small change can make a big difference. So here's a little challenge. Tomorrow morning, turn off your notifications for just the first 20 minutes and do something meaningful. Meditate, read, or write a plan. How do you feel afterward? Let us know in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else too. Changing your morning is just the first step to shaping your future. But if you want to truly grow over the next 5 years, start learning something new, and I'll show you how in the next part. Part 2. Learn something new. Invest in yourself. Can you believe that just 1 hour of learning a day can turn you into an expert in a field in 5 years? Whether it's learning a new language, picking up a professional skill, or trying out a sport, every small step you take today is an investment with huge returns in the future. Imagine yourself 5 years from now, confidently speaking Spanish, building an app, or running a marathon, all starting from one simple choice today. Learning something new, a language, a skill, or a sport, doesn't just make life more interesting. It's also one of the best ways to take care of your mind and body. Studies show that continuous learning boosts neuroplasticity, which helps your brain stay flexible, creative, and even slows down cognitive aging. Psychologists have also found that people who keep learning are 25% less stressed and report feeling more satisfied with their lives. When you learn, you're not just gaining knowledge, you're building mental strength that helps you face life's challenges with more confidence. 1 hour a day for 5 years adds up to over 1,800 hours, more than enough to master a new skill or even switch careers. Picture the joy of finishing a painting you made yourself and hearing your friends go, "Wow," or the proud smile on your family's faces when you cook a brand new dish that surprises everyone. Learning something new isn't just about adding knowledge. It's a way of telling yourself, "I matter, and I'm building a better version of me." Every new word in a language, every guitar chord you learn, every yoga move you get right, it's a small win. And those small wins stack up to become the person you'll be in 5 years. Not just more successful, but also happier, more confident, and living closer to your full potential. On the flip side, if you stop learning, you might start feeling stuck while the world moves on. And that feeling of regret is no fun at all. Here's a real-life example. Casey Neistat, from washing dishes to becoming a millionaire, all thanks to learning how to edit videos. Casey dropped out of school at 15, lived in a trailer park in Connecticut, and worked random jobs just to survive. No degree, no connections. At age 20, he started teaching himself how to edit videos using iMovie on an old Mac. No fancy school, just trial, error, and practice. He uploaded his early videos to YouTube, and for 5 years, he kept making content with honest, emotional storytelling. His 2003 video iPod's dirty secret went viral, made headlines, and sparked global attention. That one skill, video editing, changed everything. He went on to build a huge personal brand, got millions of followers, partnered with Nike, Samsung, Google, HBO, and sold his startup, Beame, to CNN for $25 million. Casey didn't start off with special talent. He just picked one skill and practiced it daily. And 5 years later, that skill gave him a completely different life. Now, think about two paths. One is you, 5 years from now, doing the same things, feeling like life's a bit dull. The other is you with a new skill. Maybe not easy, but totally worth it. Every minute you spend learning pays off, not just in knowledge, but in confidence and opportunity. The problem isn't time, it's the choice. So today, pick a skill you've always wanted to learn. Maybe it's a language, coding, or yoga. You don't need to be great right away, just start. Learning something new can open so many doors. But what's stopping you from walking through them? In the next part, we'll talk about the biggest dream killer, procrastination, and how to beat it. Part 3. Stop procrastinating. Take action today. Did you know the average person wastes 55 days a year just by putting things off, waiting for the perfect moment? That's almost 2 months of dreams put on hold just because you think you're not ready yet. Procrastination doesn't just steal your time, it drains your motivation and self-belief. Instead of trying to climb an entire mountain, start with one small step. Break tasks into smaller, doable pieces. Set a clear deadline. Focus on just the next step. For example, instead of saying I will learn English, say tonight at 7 p.m. I will learn 10 new words. Just 5 minutes of action can snap you out of procrastination. It's like lifting a heavy weight off your shoulders and replacing it with a little burst of pride. Even if your steps are small and awkward, each one is a vote for your future self. More disciplined, more confident, more aligned with your goals. But why do we procrastinate, even when we know it's holding us back? Because our brain is often stuck in a tug of war. One part wants to get stuff done, but the emotional part craves instant rewards, like watching short videos or endless scrolling. When you think about something big, like writing a book or starting the gym, the fear of failing can freeze you. The good news? You can hack your brain. How? By making the task so small you can't say no. Instead of go to the gym, try put on my shoes and walk for 5 minutes. Once you start, your brain wants to keep going. That's called the Zeigarnik effect. It's what makes you want to finish something once you've started. Setting a clear time, like at 6 p.m., I will write 1 paragraph, also creates urgency and pushes you into action. Want proof that small steps work? Take James Clear, author of Atomic Habits. After a serious high school injury, he nearly lost the ability to live independently. While recovering, he struggled with procrastination and didn't know where to begin. Instead of waiting for a big moment, he aimed to get 1% better every day. He started writing a blog, sharing his journey of building habits. Those little posts became Atomic Habits, a book that sold over 15 million copies, translated into dozens of languages. In just 5 years, James went from feeling lost to becoming a global figure, not because of luck, but because of small, consistent steps. So, think about those 55 lost days each year, time you could use to learn a language, get healthier, or grow your career. One small step today, like a 5-minute run, writing a few lines, or cleaning your desk, doesn't just save time. It builds trust in yourself. Here's your challenge. Pick one thing you've been putting off. Set a 5-minute timer and take the first step. Maybe it's opening your laptop, tying your shoes, or writing 1 sentence, and then comment below. What will you start today? This community wants to hear your story and beat procrastination together. Beating procrastination helps you start, but how do you keep going for 5 years? In the final part, we'll talk about the most important piece, how to track your progress and build habits that actually stick. Final part, track your progress, build long-term motivation. Did you know that tracking your progress can increase your chances of reaching your goals by up to 50%? Just one simple habit, like writing down how many steps you walked or how many pages you read. Keeping track doesn't just keep you motivated, it turns your small efforts today into the foundation for big success in the next 5 years. Think of it like keeping a victory journal. Each note, 15 minutes of yoga, 200 words written, or 1 lesson completed reminds you that every small step matters. Those numbers aren't just data, they're proof of your consistency, discipline, and personal growth. Imagine opening your notebook after 30 days and seeing a streak of gym days, language learning, or work on your dream project. That feeling of pride, like climbing a mini mountain, can push you to keep going, even on the hard days. So why is tracking so powerful? When you write down even a tiny win, your brain releases dopamine, a chemical that makes you feel good and want to do it again. This creates a positive feedback loop. You act, you track it, you feel good, and you keep going. Tracking also helps you spot patterns, like when you're most productive or what throws you off track. Maybe writing down 15 minutes of yoga each day helps you realize that after 30 days, you sleep better and feel stronger. And if you keep that up for 5 years, just 15 minutes a day adds up to over 456 hours, enough to master a skill or totally transform your health. To make it real, let's look at Jerry Seinfeld, the comedy legend. He once shared his secret to success, writing 1 joke every day. When he was just starting out, he bought a big wall calendar and marked a big red X every day he wrote something. Over time, the X's turned into a long streak, and he didn't want to break the chain. That simple habit helped him create the Seinfeld series, watched by millions around the world. So how do you start? Tracking doesn't have to be fancy. Just a notebook, an app, or a note on your phone. Pick one thing you want to improve, like minutes exercised, pages read, or steps toward a goal, and write down 1 number, 1 moment, or 1 small win each day. Today, start your own victory journal. Write down 1 thing you did. Maybe 5 minutes learning a new skill or organizing your desk. Then, after 7 days, look back and see how far you've come. As you keep tracking, picture your future self, 5 years from now, looking in the mirror. You see someone confident, disciplined, and living their dream. Not because you changed the world in 1 day, but because you took action every day, wrote down each step and turned them into big wins. That's you, not perfect, but committed, proud, and full of hope. 5 years will pass, whether you take action or not. Who do you want to be when you look back? Think of Jerry Seinfeld, James Clear, and Casey Neistat from earlier. They weren't superheroes. They were regular people, just like you. They procrastinated. They doubted themselves, but they chose to act. They all started small, and 5 years later, they didn't just hit their goals, they became someone they were proud of. You can do the same. Every day is a vote for the future you want, not with words, but with actions. Now is your time. Today, set your alarm 15 minutes earlier. Try one new habit. Meditate, read, or take that first step toward your dream. And if you want to make your 1 hour of learning per day twice as effective, cutting that 5-year journey in half, don't miss our next video, How to Learn So Fast It Feels Like Cheating. The choice is yours, and I believe you'll choose a future you'll be proud of.